97.1 FM at Crested Butte, 99.5 FM in Omaha, 98.7 FM at Gunnison. Chuck Harmer with you. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. And joining us this morning is Coach Katie Moskowitz, head volleyball coach at Western State Colorado University. Coach, thanks so much for the time. We greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for having me back.
Well, Coach, I tell you, yeah, it's been, were you on last week? Was that last week already?
It was.
Okay.
It's amazing how time flies, huh?
It seems like that seems to be the case. I know we were kind of talking here during Janice Joplin just about the match last week. It was a tough 3-1 loss to Western New Mexico University, but there was a lot within that match that you were telling me you were real proud of your team about.
I was. You know, we had we had 3 freshmen on the floor for the majority of that match. For your first home game, the crowd was loud. One of the best teams in the conference coming into our gym. And they really played well and did some big impact for us, specifically Tori Garrity coming in. She subbed in for one of our senior outsides who was struggling on the night, hitting percentage-wise. And so we put Tori in the 0-1 position, which is a pretty big position in volleyball. If you're not familiar with how volleyball works, basically that kid hits and passes in every rotation, all 6 rotations. And so it's a pretty big responsibility. And she came in and played super strong. And then we had really tight matches with them. It was going to 29-27, 28-26, and we stayed relaxed. It was the first time I really felt like I didn't have to burn my timeouts early. We were able to stay relaxed and stay focused and, end up taking a game off of them late, pushing back and taking it, 29-27 and taking a game off of them was nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, that Western New Mexico team, 7-1 record now on the season. Like you mentioned, a very, very strong squad you're playing. I love that Wright gym because you're right. It gets so loud in there, which obviously is fun to be a fan. As we approach now, it's homecoming week, and you guys have a couple of home matches coming up on Friday night, taking on New Mexico Highlands University, and then Saturday, Colorado State University Pueblo. What do we look for Friday night against New Mexico Highlands?
New Mexico Highlands is a better team. They have a new coach for the last 2 years now. He's really starting to fit his system and what he likes. They have a couple junior college transfer kids from California that are very good on the outside of putting the ball away. So it's going to be really important that we shut that down and we shut it down early. They have the capability of hitting cross-court hard and line. So we're going to have to pick our poison with them and decide which way we want to let them go and try to defend it to our best of our ability with our block. But we played them earlier this year in the preseason. It's not ideal for us to play a school that we're already going to see twice a year in our conference schedule, but we had a team back out of a tournament late. So I went ahead and played Highlands, and we didn't play well against them. So I know this group of young ladies is very excited to get back on the court and show Highlands exactly who we are Friday night with homecoming. And it's going to be fun, great atmosphere. We've got soccer Friday, us Friday night. We've got football Saturday, and then we take on CSU-Pueblo at 6 p.m. on Saturday night. I know some schedules are saying 7 p.m., but it's actually 6 p.m. on Saturday against Pueblo.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna announce 6 o'clock, so we're on the same page, Coach. Which is yeah, that means a lot, and
yes.
hopefully that means we'll take that out onto the court.
Absolutely.
But you mentioned we talked last week just about the continuity between all the athletes there at Western State, and homecoming is just a special week. You've been a part of homecoming weeks, and not just with Western, but with some other schools as well. And just talk about how much more amped up the team seemed to be during this week.
It's fun, and I think especially this year, I am so excited for this homecoming with our new logos and our new W coming back. The new Mountaineer, which I think if you haven't seen it, make sure you see it because it is a phenomenal design, and I think it really pushes Western into the future. And so I know that we have a lot of excited, not only athletes to get out there and represent Western this weekend, but parents and alumni coming back because it's just, you can feel it in the air right now that Western is, making some great strides and change. And so I anticipate it's going to be a full town this weekend, lots of booked hotels and busy restaurants, which is just great. It's phenomenal for the community and the town. And it's just fun to get out and support athletes that work so hard day in and day out, whether it's cross-country, football, or volleyball. These athletes put in a lot of time, and they get very excited for homecoming.